Standing here this morning with head women's soccer coach John Cullen. John, team's coming off a win on the road, Winthrop Wednesday night. Looking back at that game, what did you see that excited you the most?
I think, any time as a coaching staff you look back, there's plenty of room for analysis, but I think the first thing you start off was, did you get the result and did you get the performance? And I think we got both of those last night. We got the result, a 2-0 victory on the road, which we're delighted about. The performance was what led to the result. A lot of good things throughout the game, but keeping that first clean sheet of the season was crucial for this young team, and continuing to create numerous opportunities throughout the game. So, what was overly pleasing was we looked dangerous going forward and we looked tighter at the back, and those were the two areas we talked about. Simplifying the decisions on the ball, keeping the ball moving, and generating a lot of attack. So everything you look for in the coaching staff after the result, the win, the clean sheet, and obviously coming out of it healthy too, which is equally as important.
Next stretch of games, you got 4 games at home over 10 days. Nice little homestand here. Team's already 2-0 at home this year. We've talked about playing in front of Niner Nation, but what that means, being home in the comfort of Trans-America Field the next 2 weeks.
Well, like I said, over the years, I've always felt like we've been a very good home team, and we've always put on a very exciting game. Sometimes too exciting for us as a coaching staff. The 4-2 wins and the 4-3 wins. We'd rather be more comfortable, but we generally play very, very well at home. We know how good our field plays. We know the size of the field. We know what kind of passes to stretch the opponents. We're delighted that we're going to get a bit of a home stretch here now. Last season we started off the season with 5 straight away games, and it was a difficult task. This year we've got 4 home games in a row, and hopefully we can get some momentum towards the end of these 4 games, and it will be hopefully set up nicely towards conference play.
First of these home games is Friday night. Gardner-Webb comes in, saw them for the first time last year at their place. What do you expect out of the Running Bulldogs for Friday?
Well, I suppose the nickname is probably what we expect out of them, Running Bulldogs. They'll play hard, they'll play physical. They're a well-coached team. Mike and Sam Hecker do a fantastic job up there. We played them up there last year in pre-season, and from the first whistle to the last whistle, they were, very high, intense work rate. Again, we have great respect for everybody we play, but we say 90% of our game plan is about us. We figured, there's going to be things we have to watch for. But we expect that if we continue to get the ball down and play and move it, that we'll create chances, and we'll be looking to see that we can keep that clean sheet again. As a coaching staff, our challenge to our players is not just do it once, can we continue to do it and become a better defensive team? But our hope is that the fact that we've played maybe a game or 2 more than Gardner-Webb, that we're a bit sharper in the real parts of the game, we're a bit more clinical in front of goal, and we're a bit more organised at the back. We played them at their place last year. It was a tough battle, and I think it will be equally the same on Friday night.
All right, John, good luck Friday night, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Travis.